Hej, z tej strony Mixer z dzisiu i witam w kolejnym odcinku. Na moim kanale gramy w Hogwarts Legacy, albo jak to woli, Dziedzictwo Hogwartu. No i zaczynamy. Tu mamy podążać za profesor Weasley. Ja mówię Wesley. Coś tu może jest? O, rebelio. Tam coś jest. Chwilę, widzowie, ja jakoś mam tu źle ustawione coś. O, od razu jest lepiej. Praktycznie nic się nie zmieniło, a jest 100 razy lepiej. Dobra. No ja chciałem tam pójść.
You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
No... Profesor Fig, jeśli dobrze pamiętam, mówił, że mamy nikomu nie mówić, ale no to jest wicedyrektorka.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide.
No.
It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Tam, to wiem, co trzeba zrobić, to trzeba użyć ale jeszcze nie odkryliśmy misji pobocznych. No i tak samo to bym sobie zrobił Ackiem, ale nie mogę. I tamtą książkę też. No ja chcę już na zaklęcia iść.
It's good to
Na
see you,
lekcję.
Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
No, dobra. No, widzę. To co? Levioso? Jak będzie Accio?
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Jakby coś widzowie, nie bądźcie źli, jeśli na to zaklęcie, które zaraz poznamy, czyli Accio, będę mówił Accio. Po prostu Irtek. O nie, to jest gdzieś niżej. Po prostu no to tak się przyzwyczaiłem, że mówi się Accio i do dziś pamiętam Accio. Więc no mogę czasami mówić Accio. Tam jest zaraz obrona przed czarną magią, ale my idziemy jeszcze wyżej, bo zaklęcia. O.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we're in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio. X, 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 X. Nauczyłem się zaklęcia. Musicie powtórzyć ruch i powiedzieć Accio. Ja teraz to zrobię. Accio!
That is
No i
not
przyciągnąłem tą książkę.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Dobra, okej.
Very simply, cast Accio
Jest
on one
mikrofon?
of the spheres and relinquish
Dobra.
your charm at the last possible moment. Accio, think of this like God's excellent control there. Very good. That's it.
No mamy 120 punktów. Nie tak źle.
Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's
A
certainly
jakbym
no
zrobił
sport
punkty
in
na
playing
10, to
without some friendly
bardzo
competition.
dobrze. Punkty dla
Miss
Gryffindoru
Onai, would
też by
you
były.
care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the
Co
blues just as before, and
Dobra.
Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
A czemu? Ja jestem w Gryffindorze, nie w Ravenclawie. Choć tu mnie ona też jest w Gryffindorze. Pa, o. A ja zrobię tak, o, jak i zepnę to. Tak, to. O, puść. O. No nie.
Excellent control there.
Ona mi to zrzuci. A jednak nie. Dobra, ale ja teraz zrobię 50. O, niech będzie to. I jest.
brilliant.
I teraz cokolwiek ona rzuci, wygrałem. No, albo że ma 50 i ja teraz też zrobię 50. Co jeśli mamy remis?
Very good.
Remis, dobra.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this.
Pa. Patrz na ona jak to się robi. O. Pa. Mikser z dzisiu to zdobędzie 50. Nie to, co ty marne 30.
That's it!
Będę stać naprzeciwko tych, żeby mi było łatwiej. O.
There we go.
Nie, ja chcę tą drugą. Tu za mocno.
Stay focused.
Jeśli ona zrobi na...
Watch this.
Nie może na 50 zrobić. Jest! Teraz na 50 muszę zrobić. To.
Accio.
Nie! Stój!
Keep trying.
Nie. A czemu nie może być mikser z dzisiu przegrywa? Ale w sumie lepiej by było na co ona i wygrywa, bo nie wiadomo, że to ze mną. Very good! Well done! Punkty dla Gryffindoru! Bo ona wygrała. Ona jest w Gryffindorze, ja też jestem, więc...
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Dobra,
Well
patrzymy
done
czy
back
będzie
there.
czas.
You took the loss. It took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were half.
Okej.
Well, it's been nice talking.
Ja wam mogę co powiedzieć.
I
Yugadu
think Professor
jest
Ronan wants
większe
to talk to you.
niż Hogwart.
Better not keep him waiting.
W Yugadu
Until
uczą
next
się
time.
nie różdżką, tylko tak normalnie i
If you would.
i to
You
wszystko.
wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One
Ona
often
jest
gains the
wiedźmą?
most from the battles one has lost.
Witch to
Of
wiedźma,
course,
tak?
Professor.
Wizard
challenging
i nie
match.
wiem co.
Miss Onai is always a fierce
Na chwilę,
competitor.
wiedźmin,
Though I sense
wiedźma,
that she is a
czarodziej
bit distracted of late.
i
Now,
czarodziejka.
Professor Weasley has asked
Czaro-
that your
i
professors
czarownica,
give you instruction
albo
outside of the
czarnoksiężnik
ordinary
i
curriculum.
czarnoksięg.
Expect to hear from me soon
czarno-
regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Żniczka? Nie wiem. Ona jest na pewno wiedźmą. Idziemy na tą drugą lekcję. Ona wiem gdzie jest, nie muszę używać. Tak, jestem nowym uczniem, Samantha Dale. To tu. Nie, to. To jeszcze niżej, ale tu jest za to klasa profesora Figa. To nie wiem kto. Więc tak, jeszcze niżej schodzimy, chyba o jedno piętro? Nie, jeszcze niżej. I... Ja już nie wiem. No, okej, wiem. O. Co? Skrzydlate słowa. Dobra. Ale ja chcę to. Dobra. Levioso. No całkiem blisko. A to nie byłem blisko.
that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No?
Jakby coś, widzowie.
One thing I've learned
Zaklęcie
as a
Levioso
master is the
to nie
value
jest
of
Wingardium
simplicity,
Leviosa.
especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's
Levioso
practice
to
what
jest
we've just
zaklęcie
learned, starting with something
lewitujące, a Wingardium Leviosa to jest, że to coś lewituje i tym kontrolujemy. X. Czemu mówię, widzowie, XX i takie tam? Bo to się przyda,
Levioso.
bo później jeszcze, bo później będą trzeba wciskać inne przyciski. A Levioso zapomniałem, muszę
Let's
zrobić.
try something at a little
Leviosa! Mam nadzieję, że zapamiętaliście tamto, bo musicie to zrobić. A jeszcze raz zrobię. Levioso!
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprise. So, now, well done.
Levioso. Levioso. Levioso.
Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Protego, Levioso i zaklęcie podstawowe.
This should be easy.
Good form. I know.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
This can't be your
Protego.
first duel.
Let's
Nie
just
mogę używać drętwoty.
All right, duelists for this adept.
Wygrałem.
I do enjoy lively duel.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows
No.
entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking.
It was certainly good practice.
Didn't expect a new student to be so. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first.
No, nikomu nie
In
mieliśmy
fact, it
mówić.
was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, You might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere
Nie,
unsanctioned?
jeszcze wyżej.
We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual
Okay.
skill. Look for Lupin
Działa?
Brattleby near the clock tower
Działa.
entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
No powiedzcie mi, co tu za misja poboczna jest. Skrzyżowane różdżki, a tu są te dwie. Skrzydlate słowa. Tam sobie pójdziemy, o. No i... O, jaka nowa misja? Te dwie. A, Wesley po zajęciach. No to możemy, ale nie musimy. A zapomniałem Revelio rzucać. Tu coś jest? A, tu jest ta... Nie pamiętam już, jak to się nazywało. Krypta, o! Wielka sala, tu coś jest. O, tam coś jest, no ja wiem, co z tym zrobić. Ale tu jeszcze latają te. O, trzeba arkiem zrobić. I to też trzeba arkiem zrobić. I tam jeszcze... Nie, to jest Lenora? Tak.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
No, być może
If I have the
rzucę na
time,
to
I may
okiem.
look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you
No,
stumble.
okej.
That spot must be a clue.
Zapytacie się, skąd wiedziałem,
I
że
should look
trzeba na
around
to
in case
rzucić
it's nearby.
lumos? No już po prostu wiedziałem, a poza tym tam było napisane rzuć lumos,
Let's get you back to your frame, little
więc
moth.
no.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that
O,
empty frame.
chwilę.
Accio.
Sobie tak będziemy przeciągać te książki, bo tak jest łatwiej, znaczy strony.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did?
Nie mogę powiedzieć.
I'm afraid I can't tell you, Lenora.
Surely you jest.
Żartuję.
I am only joking.
Oczywiście widzowie,
I
że
found the
żartuję.
location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out.
No, dobra.
Moth!
Więc no, tu skończymy odcinek. No bo skończyliśmy misje główne, teraz musimy iść jeszcze gdzieś, tu są drzwi. To zrobimy jeszcze te drzwi szybko. O. Te drzwi zrobimy. 11 plus 2, bo to, sowa to jest 0. a to jest 9 i tak po kolei jest 0, 1 i tak dalej, więc 11 plus 2, 13, a 13, znaczy 21, odjąć 13 to jest 8, więc 8 pająk. Okej. I teraz to drugie, musimy zobaczyć co. 9 plus 5 do 17. 9 plus 5 to jest 14, a do 17 zostało 3, więc 1, 3. I teraz schodzimy i możemy otworzyć. Do tego będzie taki specjalny klucz, widzowie, jakby coś. No i otworzyliśmy. I tu są skrzynki. Posąg Pufka i szalik świetlistej pustyni. No to tu zakończymy ten odcinek, więc subskrybujcie, komentujcie, oceniajcie. Był z wami Mikser z Dzisiu. Do zobaczenia. Pa. Cześć!